Hello everyone, welcome back to our English podcast. Today I have a special guest, Duat. Welcome.
Thank you, Dinara, for invitation.
Thank you just coming here and to support my mini project.
I'm always glad.
Okay, let's start. Let's start from yourself and give some short introduction about yourself.
Well, I was born in Aktoye.
Aktoye. Oh.
Yeah, it's at the west of our country.
Okay.
So, since I was a child, I was dreaming about becoming a filmmaker.
Wow.
But first, I became like journalist. I started from journalism. I was writing many articles. Also, I was working on TV, on radio. But then, 10 years later, in 2015, I decided for myself that I have to follow my dream and I just must become a filmmaker.
Wow.
So yeah, I decided to go to Los Angeles and to study in New York Film Academy. So my dream came true. It was an amazing experience.
Yeah, it's so cool, so cool. And how? Yeah, the first question. Yeah, how did you decide? Yeah, just to change your sphere, change your pathway. Yeah, to becoming.
You
to
know,
become.
I think it's about my personality. I always like I always been like a very ambitious man. So I always wanted to go further and further, higher and higher. So journalism wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
In terms of projects, in terms of fame, in terms of even money. I think every ambitious man has to grow bigger and bigger. So when I was 27 in 2015, I was thinking like, okay, what else? What's like in ahead?
Yeah.
Life is like going very fast. So what's ahead? So I decided that if I'm not gonna follow my dream now, it's not gonna happen. Never. So you have to just decide and do it. Just do it.
Wow. Yeah. So motivated.
Because once you're gonna wake up, you are 50.
Yeah.
You're always like you're almost old man. And what you're gonna do? Say yourself.
Wow.
What's like? How you gonna justify your fear?
Yeah.
Your uncertainty and your doubts.
Yes.
I mean, every person has doubts.
Yeah, of course.
But you have to battle it.
Yeah.
You have to fight it. You have to win it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, nice! Yeah, so good expression, by the way. And talk about your education abroad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You studied there 2 years, and how was it? How was it? And what did you do there? What kind of the practice you get, or what's the big differences between our local university, for example, in Kazakhstan and in the USA?
Well, the biggest difference, I think, the college in USA and other universities, they're very demanding, and very challenging. It was a big challenge in the beginning because at that time my English was like very low because it's not our native language.
Of course, it's okay.
So I was like studying before, I was like learning English, and I thought, okay, my language is like now it's very good. I'm gonna like beat everyone in Los Angeles. But as soon as I arrived in Los Angeles, I was just shocked, because English in California, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's not English like in Britain or
it's
like,
bad English.
in New York, multicultural city, big city, Los Angeles. So like everyone speaks his own language, his own English, and you have to really like live like for 1 year maybe just to start understanding local people.
Really?
Yeah, it was really challenging for me. Another moment, it's like another profession for me. Journalism and filmmaking, completely different things.
Okay.
And I remember our first class was cinematography, which means like cinematographer is like DP, camera operator.
Okay.
So we were like learning about how camera is actually built inside, technically. So all those technical aspects, and our instructor were like explaining us how camera works, how you have to like aspect ratio and another like technical stuff. And for like during 3 hours, I was like listening for him, and I was like lost because first of all, many like unfamiliar words for me,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
technical
Yes,
words,
of course.
and it was in English. And I was like, I was lost. I was like, what was going on here? Oh my God, I want to come back to Kazakhstan. I was like, it was like wrong decision, blah, 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 of course. But after like 3 months, I was like getting used to it. It was becoming like more and more comfortable for me. And after 1 year of living in Los Angeles, it was like pretty comfortable for me. You know, it was like my hometown,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
nice.
started like really like living
Oh.
as a Californian man, you know, because
Wow.
before it was like full stress, you know,
Oh,
endless stress for me, endless battle with language, with culture, with everything, you know.
nice, nice. And nowadays you have a lot of friends and
Yeah,
acquaintance
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. I have many friends from around the world, from China, from Colombia, from
Wow,
Brazil, from Saudi Arabia, from
nice.
France, and it's really cool, you know.
Yeah, yeah, good
Especially
experience.
when your birthday,
Yeah.
like everyone is like wishing you the best wishes from around the world. It's pretty
Wow.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I think so. I think so. What about the practice?
Practice, yeah, we had like a lot of practice here there in Los Angeles. We like when you studying in New York Film Academy, instructors ask you to shoot like from very small films, like 1 minute long, 2 minute long, until like 20-minute long.
Hmm.
It's like your last film,
Oh,
last like graduating film.
wow.
Yeah, and in general, you have to shoot like maybe 10 or maybe 12 short films before your graduation
Hmm.
comes.
Hmm. Wow.
So each
Nice.
of them you have to like, you have to plan your budget, you have to plan your actors,
Yeah.
your cinematography style, your color style, your music, your like craft.
What about the scripts and ideas, for example?
Well, idea, yeah, you have to develop your ideas very early, you know. No need to wait until you have money,
Uh-huh.
until you have instructors.
Yes.
Just once you have idea, start writing in
Hmm.
your cell phone, in your notebook, start writing and developing, thinking about your characters,
Hmm.
about your plot, about your directing style. You have to think and plan everything, you
Hmm.
know, because there's no like insufficient details.
Hmm.
Everything is
Hmm.
sufficient, everything. Because when you watch movies like from Christopher Nolan, for
Hmm.
example,
Hmm.
or Steven Spielberg, you always like you're always fascinated by how they plan their details, you know,
Hmm.
how each scene full of thoughts and ideas and small details, and you know, okay, that's the level, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no small things, everything is important,
Wow.
everything, yeah.
And everything, yeah, every idea should give some message, yeah, for the people.
Yeah, message, or at least some boost for thinking, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You don't need to give answers.
Mhm.
Filmmaking is not about answers or ideas. Filmmaking is about asking questions.
Ah,
Yeah,
nice. Uh-huh.
because audience after your film has to think about your movie. Okay, how would I do if I would be that character? How would I make a decision if I would be that Angelina Jolie's character or Brad Pitt's
Yeah.
character? You know, so you as a filmmaker, you have to tell stories with open ending, with
Mhm.
open questions.
Mhm.
For example, like Christopher Nolan's last movie, Oppenheimer.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
about creator of atomic bomb.
Yes. Yes. I was.
So Nolan was studying many moralic questions. You know,
Mm.
for example, like what would I do if I would be Oppenheimer? Would I
Ah.
create atomic bomb to protect my country, but instead of in order to kill Japanese people? You know, it's a big moral question. Would you
Ah.
protect your country
Yeah. Yeah.
by killing like millions other people,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? So it's actually very big question.
And very difficult question, yeah, to
Very
answer.
difficult. Yeah, I think there's no even like certain answer.
Yeah.
It's like, would you kill someone in order to protect your family, for example? Okay, you will protect your family, but you will kill someone, and
Yeah,
you're
to
gonna
protect.
live with this burden forever.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's
And
actually,
you cannot, come back.
you cannot come back. You can't like rewind your life.
Yeah. Oh, so hard. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, so nice. And how do you think? Yeah, I heard about the director filmmakers. Yeah, it is important that if they have the certain age, for example, more than 30 or 35,
Yeah.
and that they can give something more than simple things, for example, to compare, for example, youngsters, yeah, or 17 or 20 years old. How do you think? It is right?
Well, it's not always right, because my observation, for example, directors like Guy Ritchie, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, they are like gods of Hollywood. So each of them made their first film, feature film, at 25 till 28. So
Really?
they basically were children.
Yes, yes.
You know, for example, Guy Ritchie made his first film at his 25. Tarantino made his first film at his 25. James Cameron made Terminator 1. You know Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah, at his 29.
Really?
And Steven Spielberg shot his first film, Jaws, about shark. It's very popular franchise, Jaws,
Yeah.
when he was 25.
Really?
So they were actually very young.
Yeah.
But that movies were very entertaining.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
very entertaining. Of course, to make your films more thoughtful and more maybe more like conscious, yeah, maybe you have to be like older than 35 years, because in 35 you already have some life experience.
Yes.
You know who is who. You know what human being is. So maybe, yeah, but it's not always works.
Yeah. Independent person, yeah.
Yeah, as I mentioned, many filmmakers started at their 25 and started very successfully. Very.
Yeah, I think so. I
So,
think
yeah.
so.
Another moment, filmmaking is very, very hard physically, not morally, but physically,
Why?
because you have to work like for 12 till like 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's not like a general 8 hours.
Yes, yes.
You know, when you sit in office, when you check your Instagram, and okay, 6 p.m. Okay, bye bye. I'm going to go home to my cat to sleep. Right?
Yeah.
You can't just escape your set, right? You have to stay until ending. So it's physically, it's very, very difficult work, and it's very important to shoot movies when you not very old but not very young, like from, I would say, 35 till 50, because after 50 your body is gonna say, okay man, you used me for like decades,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everything back. You didn't have like sleep well,
Yeah.
you didn't eat well, you're gonna use me forever? No. It's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna.
destroy your body structure
Yeah,
even.
exactly. So filmmakers, they are mostly like sportsmen,
Yeah.
like boxers. You have limitations.
Yeah.
You're not like writer. Writer can sit, for example, in his house with his notebook and just write, or composer with his computer, laptop, and create some music.
Yeah.
When you're filmmaker, you like in army, you're working with a bunch of guys on set. There might be like 50 people, at least, sometimes 200 people if it's Hollywood project. And you have to command, you have to rule
Control
them,
it,
control
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's really, really exhausting. Really exhausting. That's why filmmakers, they are very nervous. That's why they are screaming every time and like breaking everything, because your stress, it's like very, very high level of stress.
how do you think, yeah, how filmmakers, yeah, if someone wants to become filmmaker, how they should develop their self, yeah, what they should do, for example, to read a lot, maybe to observe, yeah, environment, for
Yeah.
example, or they should do to improve their imagination, fantasy, for example.
Well, first of all, they need to read a lot. Read. Because most people are too lazy to read.
Yes.
They want only scroll Instagram,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
And that's how they spend their best years.
Yeah.
Your best years from 20 till 45 or maybe 50. Then you kind of old man.
Yeah.
You might like lie yourself and say, okay, I'm 50, I'm not old,
Yeah.
I'm still young. No,
Yeah.
you have to accept it. Your
Yeah.
body is not young anymore. So you have to read a lot when you're 20, 25, you have to observe a lot. You have to listen a lot around. You have to watch many interviews from different directors, from Alfred Hitchcock, Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, Christopher Nolan, and other classical filmmakers. Listen to them. Listen what they're saying. Listen how they started. And of course, practice. Always practice.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of films.
Wow.
Watch.
Yeah.
Don't watch only what you want to watch,
Yeah.
like Marvel movies,
Yes.
the movies like which are entertaining you.
Yeah.
Watch movies that could teach you something.
Yeah.
For example, classical movies like Chinatown from Roman Polanski or Psycho from Alfred Hitchcock. That classical movies, they were like basis for other filmmakers.
Oh.
It's in the basis of Hollywood.
That's make you that films, yeah, make you just think about something. Yeah?
Yes.
You start thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe ask some questions for
Yes.
yourself. Yeah.
For example, if you're a writer, professional writer, you just must read Ernest Hemingway, Fyodor Dostoevsky,
Yeah.
Tolstoy, Chekhov. You just must read them.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, you're gonna you are a stupid writer. You don't know the classical basis.
Yes.
You know. In filmmaker, it's same. Most young filmmakers they haven't watched like James Cameron's early movies or Steven Spielberg's early movies or like Denis Villeneuve's early movies. They only want to get fame and red carpet as soon as possible, and just to skip every like learning stages, every learning steps, and all that hard things that you must do. They want to skip it and to live like in Instagram, very easy and beautiful life.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It doesn't
yeah.
work this
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. To get some great results, to
Yes,
become
yes.
someone,
You
you
can.
should work.
It could take it could take decades of your life.
Yeah.
You know, and as I said before, during that decades, you might have family, you might have children, so you have to feed them. And on other side, you have to follow your dream. So how are you gonna challenge it? Feeding your family is not easy. Just living by yourself, even it's not easy.
Yes.
Because you have to feed yourself.
Yes.
And following your dream, for example, going to Hollywood with your family, it's like super hard. So you have to have strategy in your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just daydreaming, it doesn't work. You know?
Yeah, I think so. And how nowadays, for example, you come back to Kazakhstan,
Yes.
and do you use that knowledge, that practice, that some skills and abilities here in your own movie nowadays?
Yes, I do. I definitely do because I watch a movie every day. At least I try, and I read every day. I read philosophy. I read maybe science fiction. I read different documentary. I read history. Just as I said before, you just have to read a lot.
yeah.
You know, to be
You are like a library, you know.
to be able, you know, generate ideas.
Oh, okay.
Because you might have ideas. What else? You don't have knowledges
Yeah.
which can support your ideas. You know?
Nice.
Because idea, it's like the top of your building. But how about walls? How about steps? How about doors? So you have something that could support your idea, you know. Many people actually have ideas. Many of them just came up to me and like, oh man, I have good idea, let's shoot, let's make a movie. I just ignore them. I tired of them because then I start saying, you know, do you have idea how expensive movie are,
Okay.
shooting movie? Do you know that how it's difficult to write just from small idea the full 100 pages of script, well structured, with good characters, with strong plot, with very good idea, with very good ending, and so and so. You don't have that ideas, right?
Yes.
No. Okay. So that's why you're talking to me.
It's a, you know, that if you have a like enthusiasm,
Yes.
yeah, you know, but you don't work with
Yes.
it, yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
like a,
It's just enthusiasm. It's
Yeah.
just air.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
All of us like have ideas. So what else?
yeah,
It's like having idea of how to become rich. Okay, go
I know,
outside,
yeah,
go
yeah.
outside and work,
yeah,
and then you earn some money.
yeah,
But sitting in your house and laying on a couch,
yeah,
you're not going to be rich or famous or successful.
with your idea.
Yes, with your ideas. You will die with your ideas.
Yes,
That's
yeah, it is, it is. And what about the how do you think it is necessary to get knowledge somewhere? I mean, this in, for example, USA or in European countries. Not-
Well, it's like actually very good training camp because you will get very good instructors, you will get very good cameras, lighting, and you will learn how to work with lighting, with sound, with Red Dragon cameras, with Arri Alexa cameras, with lenses, which is actually the heart of every visual frame, you know, lens, camera, light, you know. It's a very good start and very good training camp, but it's not a guarantee that you will be successful.
Yeah,
It's not a guarantee at all. What's guarantee? It's like years and years and years of hard working.
yeah, yeah,
Even this is not guarantee because maybe you don't have talent even. You think that you have talent, but maybe it's like you don't. You don't. You're just lying yourself, you know?
yeah,
All of us think about ourselves like, okay, maybe I'm like hidden Al Pacino, or maybe I'm like Leonardo da Vinci. Maybe you're nobody.
yes,
You just created some fantasy and just following, you know, that ghosts, you know.
yeah.
But when you're 35, you are like grown man, just accept it, you know, grown woman. So big problem when the grown woman or grown man has many illusions. Instead of facing them and working hard and just figuring out who you are, who you are.
Yes.
Maybe
I
you are
agree.
not like next Steven Spielberg, but you might be the first Dinara.
Yes.
Maybe you are not second Angelina Jolie, but you might be first Dinara.
Yes.
And you have your own level, your own body language, your own acting, and your own ideas.
Yeah.
So you have to find it, you know,
And realize it. Yeah.
and realize it, of course, yeah. And to realize, to make them alive, you have to work every day from morning till evening, you know.
Yeah. Do you wanna to be successful?
Of course, I always want.
Yeah. It is a motivation. How do you think? Yeah. To become successful person
You know,
or
it's
filmmaker.
it's very wanting success. It's like coin with two sides.
Yes.
You know, from one side it's like your motivation, your dream, your visualization of great life. On other side, it's very cold reality because you understand that you're in Kazakhstan. You still don't have very big successful movie. Well, okay, how long it's gonna take for you to make it real? Maybe you're gonna shoot your first movie like after 10 years.
Yes.
It's too long,
Yeah.
you know. But what you're gonna do? You do your best. But life has its own plans, you know. So you have different crises. You have like age crisis, idea, psychological crisis, and you have to challenge each of these things, you know. And your motivation could be sometimes could be very heavy burden for you, and you think, okay, if I wouldn't have that big dreams, it might be even maybe easier for you. Just living average life, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
just going to work, being taxi driver, being maybe
Once travel,
yeah,
yeah, once travel, and
yeah,
then
that's it.
yeah,
Having children,
yeah,
getting fat,
yeah,
getting happy,
yes,
that's it, you know. It's,
yeah,
it's, it's much easier than following your dream.
yeah, yeah.
Much
I think
easier.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As I said before many times, following dreams, it's very, it looks very cool on YouTube or in Instagram. Different motivators used to say us like Dwayne Johnson or Elon Musk, follow your dream, don't give
yeah,
up. Okay, but you can like burn yourself following a dream, you know, because your energy has limitation.
yeah,
Your life has limitation. You can't follow your dream forever. At
yeah,
some point, you're gonna stay and just think about your life. Okay, how many things I've already sacrificed? I maybe sacrificed my friends, my family, maybe a happy life, just to follow that dreams.
yeah.
Is it actually worth it? So,
No.
yeah, you have to ask yourself every time: is it worth? You know?
Yeah, keep the balance.
Yeah,
How do you think?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
we should keep the balance. How it is possible that you are sacrifice everything and you are alone and without your friends and the
Exactly,
families? I don't
exactly,
want to be successful being alone.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, that is why. But how do you think? Yeah, what kind of the qualities and the skills needs a person to become successful? For example.
Well, it depends on field. In which field? In filmmaking or in?
For example, actors and the filmmakers and the cameraman, for example, every person who just trying to really work with the
You have to be patient,
patient,
very patient.
patient.
Yes,
Okay.
because there's one quote, very nice quote. Actors, they are like невеста bribes,
Right.
brides. Actors, they are like forever. They are like brides which are waiting forever. For
Yeah.
example, young bride, she like is waiting when the guy is gonna like one is gonna take her and make
Yeah.
her wife. And
Okay.
actors also waiting like long time when director is gonna come to them or call them
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
say, oh, okay, I'm gonna choose you. I'm gonna make part of my film, my next film.
Yeah.
And you might wait like years and years, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
And during these years, you have to eat something, you have to feed yourself,
Of course.
you have to work some other job,
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna be like small shop or office work,
Waiters.
waiter, yeah, or whatever. So you have to be patient, really patient. And of course, you have to trust your instincts.
Yeah.
If your instincts say that, yeah, I want to be actor or otherwise I'm gonna be unhappy, yes, that's a good instinct. That's the good calling in your ear.
What about the, for example, someone can just dream about the successful, yeah, being actress, for example, and they don't have some, you know, they just don't do some kind of the steps or actions, and they are not practical, and they are maybe waiting, like you said, yeah. They
Well,
can wait. Yes, everyone says this is a moment. This is a luck, for example.
yeah.
Yeah, and you are working, for example, in other spheres to earn your living, for example, and then at the same time, yeah, you are waiting that time when you catch your lucky.
No, it doesn't work this way.
It is illusion, yeah, like
Yes, I wouldn't rely on luck. You create your own luck. What is
yes,
luck? It's like meeting right people.
yeah,
But in order to meet right people, you have to work a lot and to get close to that people,
Ah,
to
nice.
be interesting to that people, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
because when you just sitting on your, sorry, on your butt,
yeah, yeah,
nothing is gonna happen.
yeah.
No one is gonna just knock your door and say, okay, you are a good actor, you're a very
Yes.
talented guy, you are very smart and beautiful, okay, come in my movie, you're gonna be leading actor. No, it's not gonna happen. You have to start from very, very small things, from very small commercials, shorts, very shitty things, you
Yes,
know,
yeah,
very
yeah,
shitty
yeah.
things.
I
But
know.
you have to learn from each of these things and wait, of course. Wait,
Yeah,
and you have to talk to many, many people. Your networking is must be very strong,
yeah. It's
very strong.
interact, yeah, with the other
Yeah,
people, so with the social
yeah,
uh, society. I mean, this in and you should just you said that this very small commercial project, for example, participate to this project, you can get a really good connection, yeah, with
yes,
that people,
yes,
and a good acquaintance, and as well as experience good.
yes.
Maybe, yeah, you have just a good knowledge from that, maybe.
Yes, and also work ethic is very important. Very
Mm.
important. What does it mean, work ethic? It's like coming on set on time without being late.
Discipline, like, yeah,
Yes,
time
being
management.
always ready, knowing your lines in script, knowing your character. You have to be ready because
Uh,
shooting movies is money.
yeah.
Every minute is money, and you can't waste someone's time and someone's patience and someone's money.
Yes. Yes.
You have to be ready. You have to be reliable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than talent, okay, you are talented, but you have to be reliable.
Um,
Directors needs to think, okay, I want to invite Dinara. Okay, she's very reliable. She never comes late. She always knows her lines. She always ready. She always in very like high state, emotional state. Okay, she is good. We can rely on her. We're gonna invite her. And other girl might be even more talented than you, but she likes to sleep a lot. She's lazy. She's not reliable. She comes very late. And okay, and director think, okay, I don't need the problems. I already have too much stress.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't need another stress. We're not gonna call her.
Yeah.
And then these talented people, this talented man or woman could sit in his home and like thinking, okay, why nobody's inviting me? Why? I'm
Lose
super
it.
beautiful. I'm super
Yeah.
why like, you know?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
So you
Good.
have to be well organized, you know. That's very important.
Yeah. How it is nowadays? You are filming your own movie, yeah?
Yeah, I'm preparing for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you look for some actress and some
Well, usually we organize like audition,
okay.
yeah, and like every filmmaker in the
Do
world.
you have some criteria for your actors, for example?
Well, it depends on your script. My criteria in general, actress might not be very beautiful or pretty, but she has to have inner life, inner
Ah,
character.
yeah.
Because, for example, my graduated movie, short film, when I was like graduating from NIFA, it's like 12 minutes long,
Okay.
and my main actress, she's not actually like classical beauty.
Okay.
She's like very simple girl,
Uh-huh.
but she has very, very, very strong character in her eyes, in
Oh,
her
okay.
personality. That's why I choose her.
Wow.
She can express everything what's inside her.
Oh,
You
nice.
can see everything on her face.
Okay.
Her
Okay.
inner life is on her face. That's very
Really
important because some beautiful people might be like like
empty. Empty.
empty, yes, and like a piece of tree,
Yes.
like nothing.
Yeah.
It's not interesting.
Yeah.
Like in real life, you might meet very beautiful people, but if they are empty inside, if they are not interesting, if they are even stupid, it's not going to be interesting for you.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you are beautiful. Like for 30 seconds, you can like, wow, wow, you are nice. But what then?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
It's not that time when your appearance decide something or solve something. Yeah, I mean
Yes.
this to be in the film industry. Yeah.
Yes.
So nowadays,
For
they request something more. Yeah?
yes, for example, look at the actors like, as I said, Al Pacino or
Okay.
Robert De Niro, or for example, who else? Adam Driver, or for example, Vincent Cassel. They are not like handsome guys.
Yeah.
They are just very short. They don't have very good body.
Al Pacino. He's
Yes,
very
super short. Like, and
yeah.
now he's even shorter because he's very old. But when you watch them, you're like, wow, what a personality, what a charisma, you know?
Energy.
Energy. That's what important, you know? That's what interesting. Their inner life.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
volcano, you know?
Wow.
It's
Wow.
like lava, you know? So you have
Yes.
to be filled inside.
Yeah.
That's what important. But to be filled inside, you need to like think a lot. As I said, you have to observe a lot just to have that luggage inside
Yeah.
you know, the
Yeah.
baggage.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so excited. Yeah, about your stories. Yeah. What about the advice? Yeah. What kind of the advice can you give me as an actress? I want to be actress, for example. Yeah. And I want to get some advice from you as a director. Yeah, what I should do to improve my skills, like that.
Well, improve your skills. I think, of course, practice more, and of course, as I said, read more about acting, about developing characters. For example, the Bible of acting is like Stanislavski's book,
Yes, yes.
working on.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know that book. And nowadays we have many other writers
Uh-huh.
which like created their own techniques of
Yes,
acting.
yes, yeah.
Because in Hollywood there are many different techniques how to act.
Uh-huh.
You can use Stanislavski's system,
Uh-huh.
or you can use Meissner's systems,
Oh.
which like based on not inner life but on your outer life,
Uh-huh. Yes.
on your like movements
Yeah.
and gestures,
Yeah.
and from that movements your inner life will appear.
Yeah, yeah.
It's opposite
It's
system.
affect. It's
Yeah.
affect you. Yeah.
It's opposite system, you know.
Uh-huh.
So you might use different systems, but you have to know them,
Yeah.
and which is best for you. You have to choose.
Yeah. Yeah. To
Another
find my own.
advice: you need to feel who you are. I mean, every actor like carries their own, I would say, their own images. For example, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He wouldn't be good actor for drama because
Yes.
he's action hero.
Yeah. He has a lot of muscle.
Yeah, a lot of us like Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're action heroes
Yes.
because they are built
Yeah.
like personally and physically like action actors.
I
And
got
you
it.
have to understand who you are. Are you
Yeah.
comedic actors, or you drama actors, or you action actors? Yeah?
Yeah.
So you have to figure out, and you have to develop your strong sides, and then you can sell it. Because acting is about selling
Wow.
yourself to directors, to studios, to agents. Okay, what kind of product you are?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
for
Wow.
example, me, I'm not suitable for like you know, like
For what?
like very gentle, skinny guy. You know, I'm a big, strong guy, so
Yeah.
I might be like maybe policeman or big boss
Yes.
in company. You know, I know my roles
Yeah. Yeah.
because every time I was like invited for that type of roles,
Yeah.
or policeman, or lawyer, or big boss.
Yeah.
That three roles always like chasing me. You know,
Wow. Wow.
maybe I can cry on screen, but it would be, I think so. It would be kind of not good for drama, you know, because I'm a big guy. I mean, that's it. You have to
Yeah.
choose someone else, you know, like
Yeah.
Sanjar Madiev maybe, who's more suitable for this role.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. So nice. Thank you so much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah. Your stories is so incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that yes someday yeah I can go to the USA and take that experience, that emotion, that knowledge, that's and to become more professional. Yeah,
Yeah.
to you should have you should be maybe a professional to give something from yourself, you know. If I am a lover of the theater, like you know, I love, yeah, to perform some play in a theater. I'm not professional, you know. And if I don't have the, as I said, the enough baggage, yeah, in my side and in my back, for example, I cannot give something for others from myself. And that is why, yeah, I should become more professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why you today helped me, you know, yeah, to just grow little bit, grow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
and
is nice.
yeah, it's and you give me a great motivation, you know. You are
Well,
so
I'm glad.
ambitious.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Someday I know that I will hear about you, yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
because yeah, you
I
are,
mean,
yeah, you will be more popular and you get that success what you want. And I wish you good luck and the best, and to meet great people, say, and to surround yourself with great people, and good luck.
yeah. Thank you. Good luck to you too. Yeah. We're doing our best, so I think one day we will meet on set.
Yes, yes, why
Yes.
not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, promise.
Yeah.
So I never. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, leave your comments, subscribes, and check his Instagram in the description, please.
Yeah.
And
Sorry for my English because I forget a little bit
you have a
sometimes.
great and a perfect English.
I
Don't
know that my
worry.
grammar wasn't good today, but I have to
Don't say
apologize.
that. Don't say that. It was good.
Thank you very much.